Not a lot of people know how to do a proper co-release for a song. A co-release is essentially when a song ends up on all of the profiles of the artists that are on the song. That way you get sort of cross promotion by being put into Release Radar or Discover Weekly. You can also like increase your chances of getting editorial placements because each person can pitch that song. There's a lot of good advantages to doing a co-release. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that today through DistroKid. If you don't already use DistroKid, make sure you use my VIP link in the description. This video is not sponsored by them, but they do sponsor my channel regularly. And if you use a different distributor, this might be a very similar process, but I have no idea how it's done on any of the other ones. So with that said, if you're a DistroKid member, let's get right to it. Yo guys, what is going on? It's MMXVII, AK 2017. My throat and nose are still just not 100%, so if I sound weird, that's why. This is going to be a very quick video because it's actually super easy. If for some reason you're watching this video and you've never seen an example of a co-released song, I'm going to show you an example right now. So on my Spotify profile, I have a song called Guilt Trip. It was released by me, Kashega, and my business name Sounds of 17. So you can see here in my top 5 songs, Guilt Trip actually shows up on my profile. If we go over to Kashega's profile, it also shows up here. And if we go to Sounds of 17, Guilt Trip also shows up here. Me and Cash have done a ton of songs together. Most of them have been just featured songs and not co-released ones. So the difference here is on, say, the song Blackout where Cash is on it. It'll show up on my profile here, but if I go to his profile, it doesn't actually show up in his discography. If you scroll all the way to the bottom of his profile, you can see the places that he's been featured. So we just click on my album and there it is, Blackout. So that's not a co-release, that's just a simple feature, but everyone on Spotify gets tagged the same. So they're all like underneath and they all look the same, but it's whether they get put onto their personal discography or just the appears on section. Now, when you go to the upload tab on DistroKid and you go to add a new song, you scroll down a little bit and you'll see artist/band name. In order to actually do a co-release, you have to add a new artist, which is the combination of artists that are on the song. It's a little bit complicated, but here, let me explain. So you can see MMXVII, which is my normal name, is one of my artists. If I click this drop down menu, you can see some other artists that I have posted songs for, and then you can see these two profiles here are the ones that co-release songs. So this is the one that I used obviously for Guilt Trip, and then I have a song coming out with Cash and Modesto as a co-release that hasn't been put out yet, but I actually had to add a new artist in order for that to work. I use the Musicians Plus plan. With that, you get 2 artists or band names. Every single additional artist actually costs some money. I'm not sure how much it is. They ended up adding a couple of extra artists for me, so I was able to do them for free, but the more artists that you add for co-releases, the more that it's going to cost. So essentially, when you're here, you're just going to click add new artist name. It says my current plan only allows for 7 artist names, so I've maxed out my amount. I could click this little box and just add a new artist name, but I don't know if this is going to actually keep that slot for me the next time I go to do it, because it says it's a one-time free upgrade in order to get to 8 artists, and I don't have any songs to co-release right now, so I'm going to save this for right now. But essentially, it'll just get you to type in a new artist name. You're going to type your artist name, then you're going to put a space and then the and symbol, then you're going to put another space, the next artist name, and so on and so forth until you've got them all on there. It should be pretty easy if you've already put out music under your own artist name, as well as if the artist that you are putting onto your song have an established profile. So for me and Cash, it's really easy because we both have a ton of songs out and it's going to recognize our profiles as the profiles to be tagging. Versus if you're just making a brand new song right off the jump, it might make a brand new profile that literally says, for example, MMXVII and Kashega as like one profile. The only reason that really will happen is because they think that maybe you're a new artist. And I think it even asks if these are separate artist names or if it's like one band name. I can't give you a completely straight answer because depending on when you're watching this video will kind of determine how the settings work here, because this website is constantly updating. But that's essentially all you got to do. And then you scroll down and you just fill out all the other settings like you normally would. This is a really helpful thing to do because if you want to pitch your song more than once to Spotify's official curators, co-releases allow every single artist that has been tagged to pitch your song. If you don't already know how to pitch your song, I'm going to throw a friggin' video in the corner because you have to know. Anyway, I know it was a very short video, but hopefully it was informative. If it was, make sure you leave a like. Comment down below anything else you guys want me to cover on this channel. That said, it's been your boy MMXVII. I'm out. Peace.
Put your mask on when you pull up to the party. How the hell you gonna get it started, baby? Adderall inside of your Bacardi. Ain't too long till you started getting gnarly. Like, ooh, you know what the hell you gotta do. Like, ooh, you know what the hell you gotta do.